Hi, in this video, I present an interview of Sartaj Hans conducted during the 2024 HCL International Bridge Championships. Sartaj, originally from Delhi, is now an accomplished Australian bridge player. He has represented Australia in major international events, but he is not only a player, he is also a celebrated author. His book, Battling the Best, was selected for the Best Book of the Year award of IBPA in 2017. He lives in Sydney with his wife Sophie Ashton, who is also an accomplished bridge player. Sartaj balances high-level competitive bridge with bridge writing and organizational leadership. Over to Sartaj. Are you a regular tournament player in Australia?
Yes, I am. My friends have been coming to HCL for the last few years. My partner needs his schedule gets set about 1 year before. So this time, because the dates were available earlier, we were able to make a plan. I always wanted to come here. I don't play that much in Australia. Maybe we would play 3 or 4 tournaments a year, but 3 times a year we go to America to play in the US Nationals.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe 5,
Okay, so
4 or 5
that
tournaments
will
in
be
Australia,
okay.
3 or 4 tournaments in America and overseas. Yeah, so that's
In how many different countries have you traveled to play bridge?
countless.
What changes do you see in bridge organization over the last couple of decades? I'll clarify a few things. 30 years back, there were no restrictions on systems. The law was not so much, law and ethics, there wasn't so much emphasis.
Right.
So with that context kind of, or anything else that you want to talk about, what changes do you see?
Well, let me call out a very nice thing I saw today. Sandeep Thakral did this against me. Jaggy led the king of spades to 3-note drum, and dummy had ace third, and I had jack doubleton. So Jaggy had bid spades, so he knew that his partner either had a singleton or a doubleton. So he led the king of spades. I took a bit of time. I called small, and Sandeep played small, and I played small. Now Jaggy is a complete guess. If Sandeep has 2 small spades, he can continue the queen and beat the contract this way. But if Sandeep has a singleton, he can do something else and hope for something else. And in theory, it's a guess, but I have to say that in practice, a lot of partnerships, even I won't say they are cheating or unethical, they usually can tell whether the partner has a singleton or a doubleton by the way they play their card, by the general manner or anything. And I thought Sandeep was impeccable in the way he just played in tempo, made no agitation, and Jaggy technically had a guess. So I thought that was an excellent example of how bridge should be played. Yeah, in general, systems have become more restricted. They're not very restricted in Australia. You can play anything. I don't have any strong opinions.
Could I open one heart to show it into 20 points, just that? Or do I require 4-quarter heart?
So, look, I'm not sure exactly. I know that systems like 1 diamond showing 4 plus hearts and 10 to 15 points is very common in Australia. Everyone plays it, whereas it's not allowed in the US Nationals, as I understand it.
In the UK, as it stands today, you cannot open 1 heart just to show points, but you can open 2 clubs to show points.
Look, it's a battle I know some people feel very passionate about. My friend Michael Ware, who plays for New Zealand, he plays a forcing pass system, and they more or less try to outlaw it. He's going to be the Bermuda Bowl for New Zealand. And I know that he has submitted his system notes and the recommended defense and everything, and who is hoping to be able to play it in the quarterfinals if New Zealand qualifies. So, sure.
But in scoring, would you prefer simpler scoring? I mean, the scores used to be 20-10, 20, 0, 19, 1, etc. Now they have made it into 19.73, etc.
Oh, the victory point
that kind of thing.
Look, it seems to me that it's my feeling that ever since they changed the victory point scale, the margins are very thin between teams that qualify and not. But maybe that's just my feeling. I don't know of the mathematical basis of it. We qualified just by 0.5 victory points. I lost a tournament once in Australia by 0.01 victory point. I mean, it's changed the dynamic. I don't particularly have strong opinions. In general, I feel if you play well, you usually do well.
Bridge laws. Would you prefer simpler laws and fewer interventions and adjustments?
I think there's not too many interventions as they stand. I would be very happy if the directors ruled a bit more aggressively in the cases of unauthorized information and tempo breaks. That doesn't always happen, I think.
For example, something like this, you have to explain your understanding, even if there is an implicit understanding, which I thought is almost impossible.
Yeah, look, it's difficult. I mean, we try. I just don't like saying to someone, undiscussed, because while it's undiscussed, you sort of know from your partnership experience what. So I try not to say it myself, and I know when people say undiscussed to me, and I am always rolling my eyebrows, but maybe sometimes I feel like you can be more forthcoming with explanations, and I aspire to it myself. I'm not sure how well I manage it.
Speed of the game, would you like faster games?
I think there is a place for faster bridge, but like a separate kind of fast bridge events. In high level bridge, the one that I'm mostly used to playing, I think the timing is about right. I mean, I can play a lot quicker than I do, but I prefer to play slowly.
Would you have something like a total time limit on everyone, like the
that would be fantastic.
Like
if there was a way for the partnerships to have their respective time bank. I mean, and I played in America last year, and they had these. We played on the Love Bridge tablets.
Love Bridge tablets, yeah.
And there you have a timer. Both sides got 1 hour clock, and your clock is ticking. I remember we were playing with it, and after the first board I played 6-note trump, and we had 1 hour for 15 boards. So no, I like the idea of a time allotment. If you can do that well, then I really think that would really move bridge forward. Because some people just take up all the time, and that's very unfair. It's really exhausting sitting there waiting
for that.
Yeah.
Because chess, people, even 10-year-olds are so used to using the clock,
Yes, and bridge, the technology is there. I love bridge. I was in favor of the tablets play continuing at the high levels, not at a tournament level, but once the bridge, you get to the last 16 or last 32, whatever the greater competition at the deep in the knockouts, it should be tablets because it controls the unauthorized information, it controls time wastage, and also a great track record is kept. And it's a better record than video or BBO operators. It can be used for multiple other.
Do you envisage bridge going that way in near future?
I would like it to. However, I know that after the US Nationals, they seek the feedback of the top players, and the most of them were opposed to it, or at least the authorities decided not to continue. I feel there's a clear trend at the moment that bidding will be on tablets, will become uniform in just a few years. Everyone will do it. But for now, in the play, the cards are still the cards. I mean, I'll show you a hand. I'll tell you a hand. There was a hand. These sort of hands, I feel like in real life with cards, you just pick some sort of a vibe. Even if you're not cheating, there are things you learn and which make these guesses less of a guess, which would go away with tablets. With tablets, I've seen a couple of exhibits.
Money in bridge.
When there is money in bridge, it means some people can make a livelihood out of bridge. Like on my teammates of 3 people, they have businesses, they do other work within bridge, they do teaching or coaching, but playing bridge is also a part of their livelihood. So it helps support such players and helps take the game to the next level, I suppose.
About team, pair and individual games, do you see bridge going more towards individual games with the robots in play, perhaps?
Oh, I see.
And do you like team games more or pairs more?
I don't know about liking. I know that I find pairs a lot harder.
Okay.
I think match point pairs is just really, really tough. But I like teams because teams is a bit less volatile. If your a good partnership, and you'll probably get a good partnership as your teammates, you're likely to do okay because there are two tables in play.
Yeah.
There's more luck, but ultimately pairs is, if you could somehow get rid of the luck in pairs, then I think pairs is the ultimate form of bridge.
What are the systems you are playing just now? You're playing standard American or strong club?
Now I'm playing a strong club based system. I've been doing for the last 10 years or so. I've started playing strong
And in
club
Australia,
system.
what is the system preference?
Mostly people play natural. Well, I would like to call out, so there's some fantastic things about this tournament. I mean, the hospitality is amazing. You know, you're always eating food. Sure, it's good for your bridge, but you're very well looked after. And I'm noticing more and more overseas teams are coming to this event, and I hope to come here more often. The playing setting is very nice. So if it was up to me, I would just say there should be a smaller break between rounds. It feels like I like a longer lunch break and shorter time between rounds, but that's just my preference. All right.
Thank you for talking to
Okay,
us.
no, thank you.